Hi, I'm Analog Armin.
And this is TikTok Tyler.
And welcome to Godberg Watches. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to don our bats and gloves because we're looking at the Tudor Heritage Chrono home plate reference 70330N. You can see this watch in our Ardmore Suburban Square location and find out more at govbergwatches.com. Also, download our app, Govberg On Time, for the latest news and horological reviews. On Tyler's wrist, 16 centimeters, 6 1/3 inches, the home plate looks like a sports chrono should. It's a great size for a chrono at 42 millimeters, and the 50 millimeter lug end to lug end measurement and the 12.5 millimeter height keep this sporty motif going. The case really hugs the wrist. The lugs are short and on a downward sloping angle, which makes the watch sit closer to the wrist. One of the things that Tudor continues to do is make very utilitarian cases. If we think about it, there's really nothing on this case that doesn't need to be. No decoration for decoration's sake. Even on the crown side, all we have are two crown guards protecting our Tudor Shield branded crown. There are two finishes on the case, polished and brushed. The home plate knows exactly what it is and was always meant to be, an unapologetic, rough, tough sports watch. With the screw-down crown and pushers giving the watch 150 meter water resistance, it stands up to its sporty look. Another interesting part of the case is the bezel. Not a 60-click bezel, not a 120-click bezel, but a 48-click bezel. One could use this to keep track of different time zones, even those with just a half-hour offset. Like the watch's case, the bracelet is also no nonsense. A classic 3-link full polished face and high polished side give this bracelet just enough pop without bringing it onto the flashy side. The clasp is a classic Rolex style deployant with the fold over safety. A neat little detail that's been added are these small ceramic beads in the clasp. These ceramic beads keep the metal from wearing down over time. This entire watch is a throwback to the original 70s Tudor chronos, but the most vintage part of it is the dial. Now, I've referred to this watch as the home plate a few times. Why have I been calling it that, Tyler?
I don't know, Armin. Why don't you tell us?
I'll tell you why. If you take a look at the hour markers, they're the same shape as the home plate in baseball. In a baseball game, the home plate. Do we get the correlation? The various different shades of black, gray, and white paired with the orange accents really bring this dial to life and give it an ultra 70s feel that we really dig. In terms of the movement, we have an ETA 2892 with a what is this module called, Tyler?
It's called a Du Bois de Praz module.
Thank you, I couldn't say the words. And this is the 2054. This movement gives us time, date, running seconds at 3 o'clock, central chronoseconds, and a lapsed 45-minute counter at 9 o'clock. So what are your final thoughts on this piece, Tyler?
I think it's a really great vintage-inspired 70s piece, Armin. I love the 2-register chronograph. I think it keeps the dial pretty clean. And I love the uniqueness of the bezel. I feel like that's very interesting, especially because you would expect a dive bezel, or even maybe a tachymeter bezel on a watch like this. But it's a really great vintage piece. It wears comfortably, even on a small wrist. And it's a great sports chrono tool watch.
I completely agree. Well, this has been Analog Armin
and TikTok Tyler
showing you the Tudor Heritage Chrono home plate. See it live at our Suburban Square location in Ardmore, or give us a ring at 610-664-1715 to chat watches with us.